you can't come back. That kind of was like a to me. This is a big decision. This a big decision. Alright guys, so today is, I think it's, what's today? I don't know what today is. Okay, so today is, I think, the 14th, which is Tuesday. And so yesterday, I went ahead and decided to go ahead and apply to eXp Realty with, so I went ahead and did that yesterday, and then they do a thing every Tuesday where they do a video call. So today I did a video call where they teach everything about eXp Realty, how they do everything, whatever, right? So I did do a little, I guess you would call it an interview. I don't know. I guess it's just getting more information about what they do on their team, whatever. So that is one of the brokers that I am thinking about joining. So right now I done interviewed 2 brokerages, and so on Friday I have an interview with another brokerage. So yeah, I don't know if I name eXp Realty because that's one of the brokerages that's really known. I don't know if I should name the other 2 boutique brokerages, so I won't, because, well, you guys will know if I decide to choose one of them. So I'm only gonna name the eXp Realty, but there is 2 other brokerages. One I did an interview on, was it last week, Monday, last week Tuesday, something like that. I don't remember. Whatever, sometime last week. All right, guys. So today I have an interview with one of the brokers that I chose to apply to. I'm not really nervous. I guess I'm not really nervous because of all the research I've done. Everybody's like, you're basically interviewing them to see if you want to work for them. They're not really. They are interviewing you, of course, but mostly you're interviewing them. So I'm not really nervous. I do have a lot of, well, not a lot, like 9 questions that I want to ask them about their brokerage. So I am prepared and ready to do that. So I'm glad I printed that off. I did a little research on what questions you should ask the brokerage, which are very important. So that's all there. Yeah, so I got like 4 minutes until it's time for me to get on the interview, and the interview is through Zoom, so I am home. So yeah, I'm excited to be doing this. Does it look like I got a unibrow, y'all? But yeah, I'm excited about this interview, and yeah, so I just wanted to come back and just want to tell you guys what I'm doing and what's happening. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the interview, and then when I will let you guys know how the interview went when I am finished. And so this week I have one for Friday with another one. So we'll see how that goes. Right now, what am I doing? I had a list of like 10 questions that I wanted to ask the brokerages. So I did that with the first one. And then the one with eXp Realty, it wasn't really like that. They pretty much just talked about recruiting other realtors and their little tiers and all that kind of stuff. They didn't really talk a lot about the realtor side of eXp. They talked about the commission splits. They talked about, that's about it. That is about it that they talked about. So I was like, they talk mostly about recruiting, and so it made me feel like maybe, I don't know. So that's really questionable for me, because I don't think I didn't come into real estate to recruit other realtors. I mean, it's cool to get money, to get an extra incentive. That's cool, but I didn't come in for that. I came here to actually be a realtor. So I don't know. That's questionable. So we're gonna see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, I have another brokerage to interview, so I haven't decided on who I'm gonna choose. But yeah, hold on, y'all. My baby's calling me. Okay, so I noticed in that last clip that I did not tell you guys how the interview went with the first brokerage. Okay, so the interview went absolutely well. It went well. A lot of the things that she told me, I was like, yes, they have a good training program which is like number one on my list is for them to have a good training program. So they definitely had a good training program. But yeah, mostly the interview did go well. The person that interviewed me seemed very nice. She seemed very smart. What else? She seemed very relatable. She was very relatable. So that was like a plus. Like, it seemed like I would fit in with their brokerage so easy because she just was very relatable. If everybody else is like her, then it would be just an easy adjustment when it comes personality wise. So yeah, that definitely was a plus. Seems like they're very much like a family, and that's kind of like really what I'm looking for. So that was, I'm gonna be honest with you, that brokerage is like, maybe it's because it's the first one that I interviewed, but it was great. Like, I don't know, I really like that one. So I don't know if that's what I'm gonna go with, but like I said, I have another one. But yeah, the interview did go really, really well. Was there anything that stood out to me in a negative? I don't think so. Let me think. Well, I did do my research. Let me say this about this brokerage, because I did my research. She didn't tell me this in the interview, but I'm a very researchy person. I like to researchy, that's not even a word, but I like to research everything about whatever I'm trying to get myself into. I will research that junk until I know that like the back of my hand. So one thing that the head broker said that kind of was like it kind of was like gave me that he said that if you come to the brokerage and then you quit or get fired or whatever, you can't come back. That kind of was like a to me. Can't come back. So that's why I'm like, making a decision is big. I mean, there's thousands of brokers out there, but I don't think there's thousands of brokerages out there like that. So, but he said that it was just like, ooh, you can't come back. I was like, oh, okay. So that really stood out to me. Not being able to come back if I decided, you know what, I want to do this or do that, and then not being able to come back. So that make you feel like, you know what, this is a big decision. This is a big decision. But yeah, he said that. So that was one thing that actually really, really, really stood out to me. But when I did the interview, everything that they said was cool. Like, their commission splits was cool. All that was cool. So we'll see what I'm gonna go with. But the interview was really good. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a detailed video on the questions that I asked and the 5 main things that I was actually, or maybe even more than that, main things of what I was looking for that would be my deciding factor on which brokerage I'm gonna go with. So I'll give you guys a separate video on that. But yeah, the interview went well. It was a good interview. So yeah, I just want to update you because I realized I did not update you guys after I did the interview. I said I was going to update you guys and I didn't. So I want to go ahead and update you guys on what happened in the interview. At least a little bit of snippets of what happened or how I felt about the interview. Okay, you guys, so today is September 17th, Friday, and I have another interview with another brokerage, with the boutique brokerage. I don't know if it's considered a boutique, I don't know. But anyway, so I do have another interview today with a brokerage, and it's at 11:15, and right now it's 10:56. So I'm about to just read my Bible for a little bit, pray a little bit, and then head on over to the interview. The interview is, as you can see, I'm in my office, so it is a Zoom interview. So yeah, I have this interview. I thought this was gonna be my last interview because I had an interview yesterday with another brokerage, and kind of find out that wasn't an interview. It was I guess a get to know you. I don't know. It was just like surface stuff. So we actually made an appointment for an interview with that other brokerage on Monday. So I have an interview today and then an interview on Monday, and that should be all of the interviews that I'm going to be taking. And then I'm going to have to sit on and decide which brokerage I'm going to go with. So like you guys know, I really like the first brokerage. I don't know, but I hope today's interview goes really well. It seems like this is a great a great real estate company. So we will see. I think this one is also black owned. So the first one was black owned, and the one from yesterday was just very diverse. I don't know, very diverse, but it was diverse. And this one today is a black owned brokerage as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have the interview today, and I hope it goes well. So after I have the interview, I will let you guys know how well it went. So let me just get to reading my Bible. All right, bye you guys.